I'm Dr. Kristen R. Bromley. This video series, which is part of my online music academy, specifically accompanies Chords and Harmony Books 1 and 2 from my Method Book series. Like all my books, this selection is available to purchase through Amazon and Google Play. For help, see the links in the description below. In the videos which are part of this specific course, I progress through the lessons in Chords and Harmony Books 1 and 2, explaining and demonstrating concepts and playing each of the songs and exercises contained therein, so you can hear how they sound and play them right along with me. You are of course welcome to view these videos with or without the book, but with the book you can work through all the songs and exercises, and in the process learn all the various types of chords used to play music on the guitar and master your chord playing abilities. Alright, let's get to jamming in this lesson. Alright, welcome back. So here we are for lesson 9. In this lesson we're going to learn 2 new chords, the A minor chord and the D minor chord. So thus far we've only had the E minor chord, which we will end up playing some again today. It's been a little while. We haven't had too much opportunity to play with that one, but we're going to have A minor and D minor. We're going to use some strumming techniques we've been using for the most part before and play some songs and chord progressions. Some of the songs will be in minor. We haven't had too many occasions where we're playing songs or progressions in minor keys, and we'll get to do that a lot as we add more minor chords to our chord repertoire. So let's just jump right in and get started. We're going to start by learning A minor. A minor mean that we now have 3 types of chords for A. We've got the A major, A7, and now we're going to have A minor. So the difference between A and A minor is that this note is 1 fret lower. And as you might recall from the theory that we talked about way in the first lesson, the difference between a major chord and a minor chord is that the third of the chord is major for a major chord and minor for a minor chord. That's actually the biggest component, or the only difference really, between an A major chord and an A minor chord, but it's that interval that makes it major or minor. So to play minor, we actually finger it a lot like playing E, only our fingers are on different strings. So the index goes 1st fret, 2nd string, middle finger goes 2nd fret, 4th string, ring finger goes 2nd fret, 3rd string. We just play the top 5, so the bottom one we try not to play that one. So we got an A minor there. Now let's look at D minor. D minor. So D minor, you'll notice the D major chord, again it's the same as A minor. D major chord would be right here at the 2nd fret, and we're down 1 fret lower, so the difference between D and D minor is that one note. Again, the major third versus the minor third. Major versus minor. So these are of course in your book on page 52. But we play D minor by having our index finger 1st fret, 1st string, our middle finger 2nd fret, 3rd string, and our ring finger 3rd fret, 2nd string, and we just play the top 4 just like we do for the other D chords. So we now have a D, a D7, and a D minor. We have all 3 of the main types of chords on our D, A, and E chords now. So we're going to go through and play some of these songs and progressions. It's going to be great. There's going to be other chords that come up, and I may help us remember how to finger those as we go through. Also in this book, though, you can glance back, and then at the very end, if you haven't noticed, on page 202, there's actually a reference sheet to these first position chords that we're playing. So page 202, you can always glance there, but I'll help us remember. So in this first progression, we're going to use C, A minor, F, and G. Those are going to be our chords. This song is in the key of C. The way I can kind of see that is by looking at the first and last chords. Those chords are a C. It's really rare to have those chords not be the tonic. The one chord, so the tonic or the chord of the key, the home chord of the key we could say. Most of the time songs end on that chord, and when they begin and end on that chord, it's a sure bet that is the key we're in. I wouldn't bet against it. There may be some occasion out there where the ending is deceptive and it doesn't begin on the tonic, but it'd be extremely rare. So, in the key of C, we've got our 1 chord, A minor is our 6th chord, F is our 4, and G. I'm pretty sure we'll remember how to play C, we've done it a lot, and G. But let's take a look at F. That one was just learned last time. 3rd fret, 4th string, with our ring finger, 2nd fret, 3rd string with our middle finger, and then our index plays the top 2. Hopefully that one's getting easier. As I look at these chords, this progression reminds me of the song Stand By Me. There may be other songs too, that's just the one that comes to mind. We're going to use down, down, up, down, up. Got it here on the board. It's written there above the progression. Here we go. So we're going to have 1, 2, 1, 2, here we go. C, C. Now the A minor. Then we got an F, and a G, and C, G. Let's repeat it. And C, go to F and G and C, G. Let's end on C. Alright, now let's take a look at number 2. Number 2, it's still in the key of C, but we're going to add the D minor chord, which is the 2 chord, because D is the 2nd step of the C scale. So we're going to have C, A minor to D minor. You may have noticed moving from C to A minor is really easy. All we have to do is take our ring finger and just move it from the 3rd fret and 5th string to the 2nd fret. 3rd fret, 5th string to the 2nd fret, 3rd string. And it's that simple. When we go from A minor to D minor, we can move our index and middle fingers up a string, and then our ring finger would have to go over one. So there's kind of a movement there, and you can plant that index and add those two. Let's practice going back and forth between A minor and D minor for just a second. So we have A minor, now let's switch to D minor. Let's switch back to A minor, back to D minor, back to A minor, back to D minor, back to A minor, to D minor, A minor, to D minor. Okay, we're going to have D minor going to G7. A D minor, when we go to G7, we can leave our index finger down and then move our 2 fingers. So D minor to G7. G7 was a little new from last time. As you recall, index finger goes on the 1st fret of the 1st string, middle finger goes 2nd fret 5th string, and ring finger goes 3rd fret 6th string. Okay, so we're going to use the same strumming pattern, down, down, up, down, up, and we'll play number 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, you've got C, A minor, D minor, G7, let's repeat, C, A minor, D minor, G7, Okay, so as we're just getting started with these new chords and getting comfortable with them, let's actually play that progression again, but make each chord worth 2 measures. The strumming pattern will happen twice per chord, so we'll go the same tempo though. Here you go. 1, 2, ready, and we got C, C, A minor, to the D minor, do it again. We got the C to the A minor. Nice. D minor. now let's play number 2 again one more time, but having each one as written, one time per measure. So here we go. Oh, 1, 2, ready, and C. A minor, D minor, to G7. Let's repeat. C, to A minor, to D minor, to G7. And we'll end there on C. Alright, let's move on. Let's go to number 3. Now in number 3, we're going to have a few other chords in there. We got a D7. If you've forgotten D7, index finger goes 1st fret, 2nd string, middle finger, 2nd fret, 3rd string, ring finger, 2nd fret, 1st string, and we strum the top 4. So when we go from A minor to D7, our index finger can stay right where it is, and then we move the other 2 back and forth. G and E minor should be no problem. Remember the difference between E major and E minor is that E minor has one less finger. You get the 2 together. And we've reviewed F already, so let's go ahead and play this strumming, this progression: down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. 1, 2, a 1, 2, ready, and A minor, D7, G, E minor, C, A minor, to F, and D7, A minor, D7, G, E minor, C, and D, and G. So let's try it a little faster now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, ready, and A minor, D7, got G, E minor, to C, A minor, F, D7, then the A minor, D7, G, E minor, C, D, and G. Great, let's go on to page 53 now. We'll do 900 Miles. This is one of my favorite old folk songs. I love playing in minor. That last one we did, number 3, it's kind of a little tricky. It starts minor but ends major. And we're really in the key of G with number 3. So that's an example where it starts with a chord other than the tonic. Started with a 2 chord. A is off the 2nd step of a G major scale, then it went to the 5 chord, D7, then we get to the G. And then to this 6 chord, 4, 2, flat 7. It's a little substitution there with the flat 7. 5, 2, 5, 1, 6, 4, 5, 1. So, some clever ideas there, really, really nice. But here's 900 Miles. This one is in the key of E minor. Notice that it starts on an E minor and ends on an E minor. We're going to have E minor in this song. We're going to have A minor, which is the 4 chord in E minor. It's off the 4th step of an E minor scale, and B7, which is the 5 chord. So let's review B7. It's been a little while, perhaps. Index finger goes 1st fret, 4th string. Middle finger goes 2nd fret, 5th string. Ring finger goes 2nd fret, 3rd string. Pinky goes 2nd fret, 1st string. You'll notice that it's every other, we're at the 2nd fret of every other string, starting on the high one, then the next one, and the next one. So 1, 3, 5, then our index sits at that 1st fret of the 4th string. Grabbing this one in review isn't too difficult. It's kind of like playing a D7. That same triangle shape with our 3 fingers goes down here low and then our pinky's on top. So 900 miles. We're going to go down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. Use our universal strumming pattern, which is nice. It's got a 2-beat pickup, so we'll go, I'll give you 1, 2. I'm walking down the track. And we'll be in with that down, down, up, down, up. Here we go. 1, 2. I'm a walking down the track. I got tears in my eyes, trying to read a letter from my home. If that train runs right, I'll be home tomorrow night, 'cause I'm 900 miles from my home. And I hate to hear that lonesome whistle blow. If that train runs right, I'll be home tomorrow night, 'cause I'm 900 miles from my home. And I hate to hear that lonesome whistle blow. It's got a low B note that's a little out of my range. So I kind of swallowed that. Okay, so let's move on to pop music progression E2. So number 5 on page 53. With this one, we're going to use the down, down, up, down, up, down, up strumming pattern. The trick, though, with this one is that most of these measures have 2 chords per bar. So, for example, with that first bar, we're going to have down, down, up on A minor, and then down, up on F. Then as we go on, G, down, down, up. A minor is down, up, down, up. So A minor, F, G, A minor, G, F, C, A minor. Now it gets a little tricky here in these last 2 bars of that first line, because we have A minor at the second half of that second to last measure of that first line, and then it also is the first half of the next bar. Sometimes this is a tricky maneuver in playing for some reason. So down, down, up, down, up, down, up, and then down, down, up, down, up, down. Let's practice those 2 bars, the last 2 bars of that first line a couple times. So you got 1, 2, ready, and we got C, A minor, F. Let's do it again. 1, 2, ready, and C, A minor to the F. Let's do it once more. 1, 2, ready, and we got C, A minor, F. I think the rest of it we'll be okay with. There are a couple places where the chord gets the whole strumming pattern, so that's nice. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and we got A minor, F, G, A minor, G, F, C, A minor, and then A minor, F, G, A minor, G, F, G. Now let's repeat. A minor, kind of a challenging piece, a challenging chord progression with all those changes in there, but kind of fun. Good one to do. All right, let's turn over to page 54 now. And we'll take a look at this progression, number 6, which is pop music progression F2. This one's in 3/4 time, so we haven't done one in 3/4 yet today. So use our fancy, the 3/4 pattern we're used to. So down, down, up, 1, 2, up, 3, up. And there's going to be places where it's a little random, sometimes with how long chords last. We also have a trick in here with some repeats, so let's take a look at that particularly. So when we get to the second line, right through halfway through, you'll see the D minor chord, which has the repeat bar facing forward, so we know we're going to have to come back to that bar at some point. In the next line we find where there's a repeat facing the other direction, so we know those bars are going to repeat, and it's not showing that at the front of a line and the back of a line. It's kind of in between both lines, so we got to watch for that. And then as we go on, we get down to the 5th line. We've got another place where we're going to have a repeat in the end of the second bar of that last line, where we see where you have to repeat back to there. And then we have 4 bars that are repeated right before the last measure. So we got a lot of little repeats in this one, and we'll go 1, 2, up, 3, up, 1, 2, up, 3, up, and we'll get some good practice with D minor. So you got 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, C to D minor, F to C, F, G, D minor to F. Then we got the C, F, G. We got to repeat back to that spot in the second line, so D minor to the F. On the third line, C, F, G. This time we're going to go on to D minor to F to C, A minor, G7. And then we got the C. Remember this spot for the next time we have to repeat. To E minor. To F. Then we got the C, A minor, G. Repeat back a couple lines to C. Now we got the E minor. We're going to go on to F. Then we've got the C, A minor, to G. We're going on this time to C, to F, back to C, and the F. We'll end there on C. Okay, great. I'm assuming it's great. I'm assuming that you're doing a great job. The more we play chords, the more they get locked in. So we're going to do number 7 now, bingo. And we're going to use the down, down, up, down, up, down, up strumming pattern that you see written there. 1, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up. Sometimes it's a little tricky switching back to 4/4 time after we were just playing in 3/4. This song has a 1-beat pickup, so there's a couple places, literally 2, Or we have 2 chords per bar. So and they both happen on the first line. So we've got this F to the C, and then C to the G7. So this is another one of those spots where a chord ends the one measure and begins the next measure. Let's practice that first line just a couple times. We'll just practice the whole first line. So you got 1, 2, ready, and we got C, F, C, C, G7. Let's do it again. 1, 2, ready, and we got C. We got the F, C, C, G7, C. One more time, and C, F, C, C, G7, and then we'll go on. So we're gonna down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. I'll give us 1, 2, 3, and we'll be in with the pickup. So 1, 2, 3. There was a farmer who had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, B-I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. We can sing it several times, taking off letters each time. We won't, but let's do it one more time, just a little bit faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up. 1, 2, 3. There was a farmer who had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, B-I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Okay, so let's head on over to page 55 now and do Wayfaring Stranger, which is number 8. We're going to use that same strumming pattern, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. This one's in the key of A minor. So note that the first chord is A minor, and the last chord of the song is also A minor, so that's always a good clue for us. And this one has the 4 chord D minor, and it never actually has a 5 chord, so it's kind of unusual in that way. It's only ever 1 chord and the 4 chord, and there is a spot in there where we get the C chord though, which is the 3rd. But we never actually get an actual E7, which is a little unusual. So just tidbits of information there. This one has a 3-beat pickup, so I'm actually going to give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I'm just a boy. And then we'll be in with down, down, up, down, up, down, up. 1. So here you go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I'm just a boy, wayfaring stranger, traveling through this world of woe. But there's no sickness, no toil or danger in that bright land to which I go. I great old folk song, one of my favorites. Alright, we're going to look at number 9 now, pop music progression G2. This one's in 3/4 time, so we'll go back to that 1, 2, up, 3, up. This one's in A minor, but it also has a little bit of an unusual chord progression because the 5 chord is minor instead of dominant, so it's E minor. And then the G chord, which is dominant, functioning as a flat 7. A little extra theory there, but it comes off the flatted 7th. And then it goes to a major 4, which is unusual. It's been altered from minor to major. And then we come back to the A minor. So it's a little unusual progression. I kind of like it. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, A minor. Let's flip over to page 56 and do pop music progression H2. We'll go back to the down, down, up, up, down, up. So this one's in the key of C. This one's kind of fun. It's another example where we're going to have the 1 chord, then the A minor is the 6, F is the 4, and G is the 5, or G7 is the 5/7. So here we go. 1, 2. Note that first line has to be repeated 3 times, or really it's played 3 times, repeated twice, so 2 extra times. So you got 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, we got the C, to A minor, to F, to G, let's do it again, C, A minor, we got the F, time, C, A minor, F, to G, going on, F, C, F, G7, C, F, G. Alright, Acres of Clams. This is a great old folk tune. This is in 3/4, so we'll be switching back to that strumming pattern for 3/4 time. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. This one probably sings the woes of many of folks who went after gold. Didn't quite get what they had hoped for back in the gold rush days. So it's got a 1-beat pickup. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2. I wandered all over this country, prospecting and digging for gold. I tunneled, there we are. We'll go over to page 57 now. We'll do Green Sleeves. It's probably a very familiar, at least melody, as the Christmas song, What Child Is This?, was actually written using this melody. It's got the same time signature, so let's still use that. 1, 2, up, 3, up, 1, 2, up, 3, up. Just like that. Like the last one, it's got a 1-beat pickup. So I'll give us the same count in. Before we play it, I want to remind us about A7. This one's in the key of D minor. So D minor is our 1 chord. C is that flatted 7th. So this one uses that flatted 7th as well. But there's A7 in here, which is the 5. There's also the use of the 5 as minor. So this one gets a little tricky, uses both. But A7, recall that with A7, you have the A chord and you take your middle finger out and you get A7. So it just has the 2. Middle finger on 2nd fret, 4th string, then middle finger on 2nd fret of the 2nd string. One in between is open. Just strum the top 5. So we have that chord is going to happen in here. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 3, 2. At last, my love, you do me wrong to cast me off this courteously when I have loved you so long, delighting in your company. Green sleeves is my delight. Green sleeves is all my good. Green sleeves is lady love, and who but my lady green sleeves. Hey, okay. Let's look at number 13. Pop music progression I2. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So this one has the E chord. We haven't played that one for a little while. But index goes 1st fret, 3rd string. Middle finger goes 2nd fret, 5th string. Ring finger goes 2nd fret, 4th string. All 6 strings are strummed. So a little review on that one. We'll go down, down, up, down, up. So here on the board, which is what's written there, right above it. So you got 1, a 2, a 1, 2. Here we go. A minor. Let's flip over to page 58 now, and we'll do number 14. This one's actually in the key of G. Done some that way. It's going to give us some practice with A minor. Let's look particularly at the 3rd line, where we get to have 2 chords per bar. So just as a recall, when using this strumming pattern, which is the one we're going to use, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Then we're going to go down, down, up, down, up, down, up. I'll have that just like that. You got down, down, up, down, up, down, up. 1, a 2, a 1, 2, ready, and we got G to C to G to C, back to G to C to G to C. Then you got G, A minor, C, D, G, A minor, C, D, and G, to the A minor, to the D, 7, the B, G, C, G, C, G, C, G, C. We got the G to the A minor, C, D, G, A minor, C, D, and G. We got the A minor to D7, and they're on G. Okay, let's move on to number 15 now, Drunken Sailor. We're going to use the down, down, up, down, up strumming pattern. This is a great old C song. It's in a terrible key for me. It's either going to have some low notes or some high notes. So, well, I'll do the low version and try and get some of those out as much as I can. What shall we do with the drunken sailor? Use that contralto voice to work. What? A 1, 2, a 1, 2, ready, and what shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? Lying in the morning, way and up she rises, way and up she rises, way and up she rises, early in the morning. Alright, let's go over now to page 59. We'll do Battle of Jericho. This is always an impressive Old Testament story to me. And a way fun old tune. So, it's got a little chromaticism. So we're going to use that same down, down, up, down, up. Now, with this one, the second to last bar has 2 chords in that measure. So we have a couple choices to make. We can do what we've done in the past when we've used this strumming pattern and then had 2 chords per bar. And that is, we can use the first half twice. Let's practice those 2 bars. So you'd have A minor, E7, E minor again, ready, and you're going to go down, down, up, down, down, up, down. We could also do like we've done in the past, where we've gone down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So what I'm going to do is sort of a newer technique where we're going to play with the 2 chords per bar. We're going to keep the same strumming pattern, but we're going to switch right here. So we've done this a little bit before, where we've sort of anticipated with the syncopation. Our change should happen right here, but we aren't strumming on that beat. We're strumming on the one before though, and they're tied together. So we're actually going to switch chords here and let that figure be there all together on that new chord. It anticipates it a little bit by bringing it in early. So we're going to have down, down, up, down, up. So the B7 happens on the first up strum. Down, down, up, down, 2, ready, and down, down, up, ready, and down, up. So that's the way I'm going to do it. That's the way I'm going to do it. This one also is a little low. Joshua fought, but we'll just go with it. Joshua, 1, 2, ready, and Joshua fought the battle of Jericho, Jericho, Jericho. Joshua fought the battle of Jericho, and the walls came a-tumbling down. Let's do it again. 1, 2, ready, and Joshua fought the battle of Jericho, Jericho, Jericho. Joshua fought the battle of Jericho, and the walls came a-tumbling down. Do it a third time, just a little bit faster. 1, 2, ready, and Joshua fought the battle of Jericho, Jericho, Jericho. Joshua fought the battle of Jericho, when the walls came a-tumbling down. Alright, we'll move on to number 17 now. Do pop music progression K2. This one's in 3/4 time. This is a great chord progression. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Minor to C to D to F. Alrighty, let's do number 18, sorry. Scarborough Fair. It's also in 3/4 time, so down, down, up, down, up. Great old traditional folk tune here. This one doesn't have a pickup, so we'll start right on it. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. A true love of mine. We'll flip over to page 60 now and do the Erie Canal. Another great old folk tune. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. This one has a lot of places where we're going to have 2 chords per bar, and so we'll just play right through it. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. This one also has some places where, like, take a look at the second line. That C doesn't come in until beat 3. And so we have an A minor that's the first half of that bar, but it's not written there, but it continues from the previous line. We have that sort of thing happening here and there, but we've practiced some with that before, so we're just going to go ahead and take a shot at it. Right here. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and I've got a mule. Her name is Sound. 15 miles on the Erie Canal. She's a good old worker and a good old pal. 15 miles on the Erie Canal. We've hauled some barges in our day, filled with lumber, coal and hay, and every inch of the way I know Okay, we'll move on to number 20 now, pop music progression L2. The last one of this lesson. This lesson had quite a few. It's kind of a review before we head on to lesson 10. It's a review of a lot of the chords used in these. It's also some good exposure to minor and more practice with those minor chords. So, kind of a fun one with a few extra songs. So number 20, pop music progression L2. We're going to go back to down, down, up, up, down, up. This one's going to give us several opportunities to practice with this technique, where we're going to anticipate across and bring that chord in a little bit early with the first up strum. So that second line is going to go D minor to G7, D minor, G7, C, F, C, G. So we'll practice that just a little bit here. One, just that line, ready, and you got the D minor, switch on the up. A D minor, switch on the up, C, switch on the up, C, to the G. Let's do it once more. 2, ready, and D minor, G7, D minor, G7, a C, F, a C, G, and we'll be there. So let's play that whole progression. 1, 2, ready, go. C to G to A minor to F, and then D minor, G7, D minor, G7, C, F, C, and a repeat, C to G to A minor to F, D minor, G7, D minor, G7, then we got C, F, C, E, and end there on C. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Looking forward to seeing you in the next one. In the next one, in lesson 10, we're going to be working on finger picking. So far, as we've been playing the chords, we've been strumming those chords. Now we're going to learn how to actually pluck in finger picking style. Pluck those chords, and finger picking is a great technique. So I'll see you then. Take care, keep playing, have fun. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. For help with other guitar playing skills, check out more of my method books and the numerous lessons available as part of my online academy here on YouTube. You can find more information about me and my products at kristenbromley.com. Take care.